Hello guys, Phoenix61 here with a little bit more on the Halloween update for 2024 here, right, while it's still fresh and new. The biggest question that always kind of comes up is, what can you get for free, right? Like, so if you don't feel like opening your wallet, which for this game I would say it's always acceptable not to open your wallet, right? Like, the things that you get for real money are either visual or teeny tiny bits better, right? There's nothing that's like game breaking. We all like to say this is busted, this is cracked, right? But in reality, like, there's almost nothing that can't be overcome with a little bit of skillful play, right? And so if you go in the store, there are these 4 ships here that cost the shadow coins, right? And then there's some commander geises for doubloons. I would say don't buy those. Even if you've got the doubloons, don't buy those until like you get closer to the end of the Halloween event, because them along with some of these like ship skins here too all have a chance to drop from the like pumpkin crates that you get. So that you can get like various places, you can get some freebie ones of those pumpkin crates, and the campaign included, right? So I would wait till you've opened, till you've plowed through some of your things that can earn you the pumpkin crates for 2024, right? And then buy one of those if you really have to have it, right? These commander geises here for the shadow coins, I think, are not part of that loot pool. And they do have like, a little bit of like perks, like you can earn some extra global XP once a day or whatever, right? So, but these are the Halloween crates, right? And so you can see towards the top, there's those 3 commander geises. And then towards the bottom here, it's the 3 ship skins, right? So you'll get a few of these pumpkin crates for free, right? Just from like campaign and some of the Halloween event missions too, and I think from the calendar event as well. So like I like to hoard my containers here, but I have 2. I don't even know what I got them from. Probably from I've been playing through the Halloween event, right? And then there's 2 from 2023 crates in there, right? So there's some random ways to get some of those other things. I haven't spent any doubloons on this stuff yet, right? Like for the Halloween 2024, right? There's another pumpkin crate down here as part of the calendar, right? So just keep this stuff in mind, right? Like, so go plow through, well, this one you can't plow through, right? But like, get through these things that get you those pumpkins, and then open those and see if you get the commander geist or skin that you want for free, right? The calendar event, so talking shadow coins, let's see how many you can get for free, right? So the calendar event here, I think you can get, what was it? I know the number here because I wrote it down. Calendar event, you can get 1,000, right? And then the campaign, we're strictly talking shadow coins here, there's, for free, there's some chunks here that are, you get 150 here, and if you have the Admiralty backing, at level 15 here, you'd get another 250, right? So for the campaign, for free, the total is 1,500, and then if you also buy Admiralty backing, it's another 2,500, so you'd get 4,000 total, right? So the reason it shows here 3,850 is because of I've already gotten the one or two rewards from the like regular freebie campaign, right? So, but yeah, so there's 4,000 there. Then there's the Halloween missions for the Halloween event. The Through the Shadow is the only one that gives you the coins, okay, the shadow coins, right? So, and you'll get 1,000 for completing going through all of these total, right? So you do have to beat it, win 3 battles on hard or insano mode, right? And then the last one's probably a little easier because you could do it on hard and just get damage, right? So like you technically don't have to win on insane mode to get the shadow coins. It looked like some of these other things you gotta get some wins on the like hard mode. What was it here? Yeah, Nightmare Tides, this one, but it's like one more pumpkin and then some like patches, right? So nothing like crazy, right? And then another way is through the event itself. Every first win you get for each level, you would get some coins, right? So I've already gotten wins on every mode except for insane mode. So you can see insane, I'd get another 1,250. For your first easy win, it's 250. The first normal win, it's 500. The first hard win, it's 1,000, and then 12,500, right? So here's the spreadsheet, right? Okay. So the weekly mission did look like it had like a little like reset arrow thingy on it. And so I'm going to guess that you'll be able to do that every week. And so that'll be 1,000 a week, and it's going for 3 weeks. So 3,000. Campaign free would be another 1,500. If you buy Admiralty backing, it's another 2,500 doubloons, but that gets you 2,500 shadow coins. Calendar events 1,000. And then the first wins for each of the modes, right? 250, 500, 1,000, 1,250. And then it looked like I had 1,000 just as I started, right? Like, so I think you get 1,000 for nothing. I don't know, like, but so it looked like there was 1,000 freebie in there, right? So that'd be 12,000 total. If those first wins reset, which I don't think they will, that's why I have like a question mark there. That would be another, so it's 3,000 for the events itself, right? If you just do your first win shadow coin getting, right? So if that did reset for each week during the 3 weeks, that'd be another 6,000, right? But like, yeah. So you got to think, right? All right, you could get potentially 12,000. Let's say you do get the Admiralty backing. You're not quite there for Blazing Dread, right? You're 3,000 short, but you could get the Leviathan, the Crimson Arc, or Rasputin. You could get Rasputin even without Admiralty backing, because I think that your total would be like 9,500, right? So you could get Rasputin completely free. And this is very similar to the Soviet Tier 5 battleship Ismail, so maybe go play that a few times and see if you really do like that, right? If you need a Tier 5 battleship premium, that would be another excuse to buy it too, right? Then you also have to think like the Commander Geises, right? If you like Commander Geises, the new Geises do offer a little bit of, a little bit global XP bonus, right? But like, yeah, so like here you'd get, I think so, if I wanted to get, the cruiser, right, I'd probably have to buy this Haunted Supplies, that's 15,000 doubloons to get me the extra 3,000 plus, shadow coins that I would need, which would also get me another 15 of these pumpkins, which really isn't, like, those aren't that great of crates, like, it's just some stuff. So yeah, that would put me over the top for getting the cruiser, which I think would be kind of interesting, and I'll talk about that a little bit too, because I think it is very much so a Suzuya, right? How do you spell that? There's also this Halloween party bundle thing where I was kind of excited about it at first, but then I added these up, and that's 20,000 shadow coins that you would need to get to the 3 golden pumpkins, which are an interesting reward because they do guarantee some doubloons. So go and find them. This is not a new crate, so we have to scroll through the list. I think they must have had it last year or something. I don't know. But yeah, golden pumpkin. The fun thing, quote unquote, is, so yeah, 100% drop of 1,250 doubloons, right? So you'd earn a little bit, you'd earn pennies on the dollar back is what that is, really, if you do the math there with how much doubloons cost. But the interesting thing with this one is that it has this 0.1% chance for the super prize, which is 100,000 doubloons. And it's funny because at the bottom, that footnote is like, it replaces the 1,250 doubloon drop if you get the 100. It's like, come on, just give me the extra 1,250, right? If I were to win the super prize, right? But so that's a chunk of change that you'd have to spend for, what is it, like a 1 in 1,000 chance to get the 100,000. I think it's just. And these other, these old Halloween crates don't have any. I think it's the vast majority of the stuff in there is cosmetic stuff, right? So you kind of got to just keep that in mind. So, yeah, I think I would probably, my personal preference here would probably, this is, this would get you 20,000 shadow coins right up front, right? 45,000 doubloons, but that's literally $150, right? Of worth of doubloons, right? Like that's how much that is. It's about that much, right? So yeah, Blazing Dread, I think would be this. To me, this is the the golden ship to get for this update. And originally I was like, meh, but then I started looking at it, and if you go to artillery, the fire setting chance base is better than Suzuya. But what I really want to call out here, so I already do, you guys I have tons of Suzuya videos out there, right? So I was like, meh, probably not going to get this because, yeah, I can't get it for free, right? I'd have to get some. But then I went in here, and there's an option to get rid of the fighter and replace it with a smoke screen. That's tipping the tables, so to speak, right? In favor of me going, maybe that might be kind of nice, right? Like, so we'll see how it goes, right? So, but like here, like, wargaming always is like testing your patience, right? Like, 'cause it's like, I'm not a community contributor, right? So I don't get to like test ships out for free or anything. Like, if I want it, I gotta fork over my real cash, right? So I'd have to buy a few of the shadow coins, right? And then we'd have a whole lot of fun opening pumpkin crates on live stream, right? But and then I'd be able to get this, right? But like, they always test your patience because like calendar event takes the 3 weeks. You got to get through the campaign. You can't grind through that. You got to wait for the, you can only do so much each week. You got to wait for the weekly reset for the renown missions, right? And so getting up to your 12,000 free doubloons, and you got to win on insane mode for the Halloween event, right? So getting up to your 12,000 freebies takes a while. Like, so you got to test your patience. If you're like, I want it now, then you're forking over real cash, right? So be patient. But right, yeah. So there's a couple of ships you could for sure get Rasputin for free, or if you're interested in the Commander Geises, you could get those for free. Just play through the game and the missions each week, and you're good to go, right? So but that's my 2 cents for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Make sure you're following the channel. Leave a like if you're enjoying my stuff, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.